Hey yo, DJ Vlad. Now I know that that's always been the sentiment about DJ Vlad, but if not any other day, today is absolutely the day where we can officially rub this guy out of our collective consciousness. Now, for those of you who don't know exactly what a DJ Vlad is what you would consider an S-class culture vulture. See, he used to be a mixtape DJ who, once he realized he wasn't getting the same legendary acclaim like a DJ Clue or DJ Green Lantern or a K-Slay, a DJ Drama, or even a DJ Khaled, he pivoted to hip-hop journalism. And over the years, as his platform has grown in virality, he sort of garnered a bit of a reputation for either being one, a fed, and two, as I said before, an S-class culture vulture. And the one thing about culture vultures is they always claim to be in tune and in touch with the culture that they're supposed to be a part of, when in actuality they're completely out of step. And this situation with Marlon Wayans absolutely proved it. Now, just as a quick recap, a few weeks ago, this sitting here actually revealed that he wanted to do an interview with Marlon Wayans. But the negotiations fell through because Marlon Wayans asked for $400,000 and I think a large percentage of YouTube revenue for the interview. DJ Vlad not only declined that, but he also publicly stated that Marlon Wayans is one, not worth $400,000, and two, given the views of the other interviews that Marlon has given to other platforms, had he interviewed Marlon, it would not have been a good return on investment. He would not have made that $400,000 back. The two of them had a back and forth on Twitter where Vlad continuously showed his ass by downplaying Marlon's career and his status in entertainment. Now, not only is this an unprofessional move on Vlad's part because he decided to make it a public matter instead of resolving it in private, forgetting the fact that, dummy, it's a negotiation. Marlon made an offer, make a counter offer, and see if you guys can meet in the middle. You really need me to tell you that? But it was also the biggest example of what I said earlier. The thing about culture vultures is they think that they're tapped in when they're really out of touch. Now, I don't even need to go into detail about how important the Wayans family is, not only just to black entertainment and black culture, but to entertainment as a whole. The Wayans family is top 3 entertainment families of all time, behind the Jacksons and the Marleys. Like, think about the movies and TV shows that this family have put out and the careers that this family has had a hand in helping to start. This family, both as a whole and individually, are goated. But here's another thing that Vlad did not realize. He wasn't going to get an interview from Keenan. He wasn't going to get an interview from Damon. Sean and Kim, maybe, but still doubtful. Marlon, on the other hand, Marlon is without a doubt the best representative of the Wayans family. He's the youngest of all his siblings, which means he's soaked up the most game. He's the most versatile actor out of all of them. And he's been consistently working since the 1990s. Even now, he's in season 3 of Bel-Air acting his ass off as Lou Smith. But also, Vlad, since you eat off of anything Tupac related that Marlon would have given you in the interview, you would have gotten a lick of food out of that. But to further prove that DJ Vlad is an S-class culture vulture who thinks that he's in step with the culture when he's actually out of touch, and that he had no idea what the he was talking about as it pertained to Marlon Wayans jumped on Club Shay Shay and he got 1.6 million views for the interview. The full interview. Because you are so ego driven and you feel say you have a space in our culture, you missed out. And I'm so glad you did, because you're really a bozo. You're really an idiot, because you know that regardless of if the full interview that you would have uploaded with Marlon Wayans didn't hit a certain amount of views that you think it was going to get, you knew that you were still going to chop up that interview and re-upload every single clip on all other platforms and still get views and still eat off of that. So you saying that Marlon Wayans is not a good return on your $400,000 investment is idiotic. You played in Marlon Wayans' face just so that you can feel validated in your claim that Marlon Wayans is not worth $400,000. And for all the issues that I have with Shannon Sharpe, I'm glad that he got on the horn and called Marlon Wayans and said, "Don't worry, bro, I got you." Because that's the same thing that Stephen A. Smith did for him. When Shannon Sharpe left Skip Bayless, everybody was wondering what show he's going to be on, what network he's going to be on. Then Stephen A. Smith said, "Don't worry, bro, I got you." That's what we do. No matter what happens, it's always up to us to lift each other up. And it's not up to anybody outside the culture and the community to determine or speak on our value to them, because they know that they need us. DJ Vlad and any other culture vulture, whether they're S, A, or B class, knows that they need us to keep their pockets fat. They need us for their views. They need us for their sounds. They need us for their looks. We set the trends. We move the needle, and we know our worth, so we set the price. If you don't like the price, don't like the price. But don't play in our face because you will get played.
But what makes Vlad an even bigger bozo is the fact that he actually fell for Marlon's trap. That $40,000 price tag was just a way to gauge on whether or not you're willing to do an interview for the culture or if you're chasing money and views. And in that moment, Vlad showed his true colors, showing once again that he's an S-class culture vulture.
So disrespectfully and on behalf of the culture, bun DJ Vlad, bun anybody like him, and hopefully this sets a precedent to get DJ Vlad and anybody else like him the f*** out of here. Done talk.